How's it going, everybody? I'm Ryan, and this is Minus the Gym, where we learn how to be fit and healthy at home. And I love using a weighted vest. It is one of the best tools you can have in your arsenal for building strength. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 methods I like to use in my weighted vest workouts for building strength and getting stronger workout to workout. First, we'll take a look at the reverse pyramid workout. But first, before I start any workout, I like to do a warm-up of some sort. So since I'm doing a push workout, I did a couple sets of push-ups with only body weight before putting on the vest. I performed 2 sets of body weight push-ups with maybe a minute of rest in between, but I didn't take these to failure. Okay, that's the thing. Don't do your warm-ups all the way until exhaustion, because the point of warm-ups is not to exhaust your muscles, but just to warm them up and get the blood flowing. So I recommend doing about 75% of your max. Next, load up your vest with the max amount of weight you can do 1 or 2 reps of that exercise with. Then put on the vest and get into position to do your first heavy set. So for the first heavy set, you can see here I'm doing push-ups on parallettes because I don't want my vest to hit the floor. And what you want to aim for is just 1 or 2 reps on this set. Remember, we're working on strength, so it's going to be low reps, all right? And I just finished my second rep and I am done. And now I'm going to take a nice rest. I recommend resting for about 3 minutes before moving on. And during that rest, go ahead and remove about 5 to 10 pounds from your weighted vest. The reason why we're removing weight is so we can do a little bit more reps on the next set. So after your rest is over, get into position for your second heavy set, and you're going to aim for 2 to 4 reps now that you've removed some of the resistance. You can see here I busted out 1, going down for my second, not too bad, I got at least 1 more in me, 3, alright, now typically here I'm going to pause, so here's a 4th one, and I just muster that out, but, yep, I paused here and I went for a 5th, just because that's how I am. And once your second set is over, you're going to take another 3-minute rest, alright? And make sure during that 3 minutes at some point you remove another 5 to 10 pounds from the vest. And the reason for that is that when we go into our third heavy set, we're going to be aiming for even more reps. So here I am doing my third heavy set now, getting into position for the push-ups, and now I'm going for 4 to 6. So as you can see, for each set, we're just increasing the reps by about 2, aiming for a certain range, and we accomplish that by removing a little bit of weight from the weighted vest. And now here I am on my 4th rep, and let's see, I go for a 5th. And let's see if I get that 6th one. I can't remember what I did here. Yep, I went for 6, and then I'm done after that rep. Alright, and then another rest for 3 minutes, and we're just doing 4 sets total, so remove a little more weight, and we're moving on to our 4th and final heavy set. And for this last heavy set, we're going to be aiming for 6 to 8 reps, so the top of the strength building range. And you can see here, I've got my first rep, second rep, and my tempo is a little faster now because I'm using less weight. 3rd rep, 4th, halfway there. Let's see if I get 8. 5, starting to struggle a little bit. 6, 7, and I don't know, is that my last one? Nope, I'm going for another. Alright, so I got 8, and I'd be ready to increase the weight a little bit next time. And I even went for a 9th rep. How about that? So here's a little illustration to show you what a reverse pyramid really looks like. Think of it as a sort of inverted triangle or pyramid where the height is the number of sets and the width is the number of reps. So as you can see, as sets increase, the number of reps increase. And we accomplish that by gradually removing weight from the vest. And that's the opposite of the next method we're going to look at, which is the pyramid workout, where as the sets increase, the number of reps decreases, and we accomplish that by adding weight to the vest. So let's take a look at the standard pyramid workout now. After a warm-up, you're going to start off with a lighter amount of weight that allows about 6 to 8 reps max, and you're going to go ahead and do that set, busting out as much as you can, hopefully at least in the 6 to 8 rep range, but if you feel like you can do more, that's cool, go ahead and do more than 8 reps. And just like the reverse pyramid workout, after you complete a heavy set, you're going to take a nice long 3-minute rest to regain your strength. and add another 5 to 10 pounds to the vest during your rest time. Then when you're ready, you feel nice and rested, it's time for your second heavy set, and now you're going to go for 4 to 6 reps. So as you can see, we are now decreasing the number of reps by increasing the weight in the vest. And I'm going to cut out some of the reps, guys, just so the video is not too long and you're not watching me do every single rep. But after you complete that second set, take a 3-minute rest and add some more weight, because then in your third heavy set, you're going to aim for just 2 to 4 reps. And guys, one thing I want to mention is you don't have to land right in my recommended rep ranges every time. It's okay if you come up a little short or you get an extra rep or whatever, that's fine. Just try to keep it under 8 reps to build strength. And again, as always, rest 3 minutes to maximize strength, adding a little more weight so that on your last heavy set, you're just able to bust out 1 or 2 reps, so you're maxing out. And after your last heavy set, if you want, add in a burnout by going straight to a body weight set. So just take off the vest and do a full set of body weight. Alright, and the third method I recommend is called straight sets. With straight sets, you want to put an amount of weight in the vest that you think you can get about 8 reps with max. And what you want to do is perform a set aiming for 8 reps and then take a 3-minute rest and then repeat. Do that for 4 sets using the same amount of weight and aiming for 8 reps every set. What you might find when you do straight sets is that you get, for example, 8 reps on the first set, 8 on the second, 6 on the third, and 5 on the fourth. That's just an example. But then the next time you do the straight sets with the same exercise, same weight, you might get 8, 8, and then 7, and then 6. So you've gone up in reps on those last 2 sets. And then the next time you do it, you go up even more, getting 8, and then 8, and then 8, and then 7. So you can see you're gaining strength because you're getting closer to your final goal, which is 8, 8, 8, and 8 on all 4 sets, getting 8 reps. And then you're ready to move on to a heavier weight. Alright, so I have the feeling that some people are going to leave comments saying, hey, I thought you should work in the 8 to 12 rep range if you want to put on muscle mass. And yes, if you want to work on hypertrophy, 8 to 12 reps, or even as high as 15 reps, in my experience, has been good for putting on muscle mass. But that's not what this video is focused on. You see, I think building strength is actually more important than working on hypertrophy. When you work on strength, which is in the 8 or less rep range, then what you're doing is you're building more pound for pound strength, and that's going to translate better to skills. Also, in terms of muscle mass, working on strength like that, it builds muscle density. So your muscles won't necessarily grow a lot, but they will be denser and harder. That's the best way I can explain it. And guys, if you're wondering which weighted vest I use, I'll put a link to the one I use and recommend down below in the description. All right? I don't know if it's the best one out there. I haven't used a whole lot of them, just a couple actually, but I read a lot of reviews. This one sounded really good. It sounded easy to use, and I bought it, and I've been really happy with the purchase. So check that out if you're interested in getting yourself a vest. And don't forget, if you found this video helpful, if you liked it, please let me know by giving a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And I'll put something up here on the screen, and there's the big red button down below, so subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you tap that bell icon, because then YouTube will notify you every time I upload. And with that said, as always, I will see you in the next video.